Back again for another video, and in this episode we're going to be adding singles from illustration arts and SARs from Journey Together, Destin Rivals, Mega Evolution, and even a card from Prismatic Evolutions. We have a lot of really cool cards here. All these cards combined probably cost more than $300 to $400. So looking forward to adding all these cards to our binder collection. We collect from Generation 1 to Generation 9, and we have around 400 of these so far in Pokédex order. So let's get right into this and see which cards we're going to add to our binder for this video.
I'm really excited to see what cards we have for this opening, because some of these are very expensive SARs that are chase cards from sets. I did want to get a lot of these before they go up in price too much. We're going to go ahead and get started now. The first one here is from the Bronx, from Rigoberto. Let's see what we got. And we got two cards here from Mega Evolution. Start off this opening. The first one here is Inteleon. Inteleon here is the Gen 8 water Pokemon evolution. It evolves from Grizzle right here, and then it starts with Sobble. You can see it right here squirting with its finger, using it at, oh, there's another one behind it. It's squirting behind it. So yeah, at the end of this video, we'll sleeve these up and we'll add them to our Pokédex binder collection. Cool one. We're gonna have to move along this a little bit quicker than normal, just because there's 15 cards we're gonna see. Next one here is Shedinja, another one from Mega Evolution. Card goes for around $6, I think, at the time of this recording. But if I remember right, I think this is from Generation 4, Sinnoh region. Has a unique ability, I know, in the games. It's something to do with an angel. It's like it always ends with like 1 HP if you attack it. Like it'll survive an attack, even like a strong attack. The next one here is Shroodle. Shroodle just got released in Pokemon Go not that long ago. Let's see. Oh, there's another one behind Shroodle. Okay. There's 4 cards from Rigoberto. This is like one of the cheapest cards from Mega Evolution. I think the Garganacl is the cheapest one. This will be the next one. But you can see all here on the card. There's like all these different colors: purple, yellow, and red. That's all paint, because Grafii the evolution like the paint. So we'll get to see these in the binder right next to its evolution, because it already has a card. And the last one from Rigoberto is Klawitzer. So it's like a crawfish, I believe. Kind of a bad artwork. And I'll take this out the sleeve. But kind of a bad artwork. They made it kind of small. I usually like it when the Pokemon's about that size in the cards, but they made it kind of far away. Can't really tell what's going on too much. I do think it's moving this. It's probably using this move, Aqua Launcher. So there is the first 4 cards. The next one here is going to be from Grading TCG. This one is coming from Florida. Let's see what we got. Alright, from Grading TCG we have 3 more cards. The first one here is Iona's Bellibolt. So this one is from Journey Together. I waited a long time to pick this one up just because I thought the price that it was going for was too much. I got it for around $50 with the tax and shipping. But this is one that I had to get. So I only collect 1 Pokemon per the card that comes out. I already have a Bellibolt card, but this card was just far superior to the other one. So when we add this to the binder, we will, oh, they put 2 sleeves on this. So when we add this to the binder, we will see this one next to the original one, which I believe came out in one of the very first sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. But Iona on here looks really good. That's her you know, the Pokemon she uses in the anime and in the video game, if I'm not mistaken. But this card looks really good. I like this one. The next one here, also from Mega Evolution, is Litleo. So this was actually the first one I got from Mega Evolution. But Litleo here is just in an alley running around. We do have the Pyroar already. That was from Pokédex Evolve, so we'll get to see this right next to the final evolution. And the last one from Grading TCG is this Zacian. This is another one from Journey Together. And this is another one that I couldn't pass up on. I already have the Zacian card that's from Crown Zenith, but this is a super good artwork. And Hop is another Gen 8 trainer in the game. Real big close-up picture of Zacian. Actually, I have a Zacian card that's coming out in the next set, Phantasmal Flames. But in my opinion, this is the best one that I've seen for Zacian so far. So moving along pretty quickly. The next one here is from Nathan, and he's sent this from Rhode Island. 2 cards from Nathan. The first one here is Sparrow. So we're adding another Generation 1 Pokemon here, and this one's from the most recent set, Mega Evolution. Like this card. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 5 Sparrows on it, and they all have different reactions. Goes really well. You know, it's crazy. The Sparrow card goes for around $5 or so. And the Pidove card in black and white is like a $12 card. And it's just birds. Just birds. Nothing crazy. I like it though. And the next one here is another SAR. It's Ethan's Adventure. So I do collect some of the trainers. Mostly it's trainers that are gym leaders. But this is one that's just really hard to pass up on. I mean, I really like Cyndaquil, Slugma, Pichu right here. They're just running around in the woods, and I love the silver and gold Pokemon games. So Ethan is basically like the trainer that you run around with in the game. You can change the name, to match your own name, but you see his outfit basically just running around in the old video games. So I just had to get this one up. This one goes for around $50 right now. The next one here is from Pat Caruso, and he sent this from Texas. And we're adding another Destin Rivals card right here. This is Yanmega. So I bought this card for around $35. I think the lowest I got to was around $30. All the cards in Destin Rivals are going up in value rather than decreasing in value. So I got it before it got to what it's at the timing of this video, which I think is around $40. Kind of a basic SAR card. It's kind of like almost like a full art, but it's not. You can see Yanmega is just flying super fast. And they did have the Yanma card that came out in Destin Rivals as well, so they look really good next to each other, so I'm excited to add those in the binder next to each other. A few more to go. This one is coming from Tyler, and he sent this from, I believe this one is, this one's from Oregon. So there's Oregon down there. 2 more really big cards. This one is also from Destin Rivals. You got Team Rocket's Crobat. So again, I was waiting for these cards to come down, and then they just went up. So I was getting them before they went up too high. So you see Crobat here. You can see Team Rocket, a Team Rocket grunt right here, and you see Crobat, or you see Crobat, you see Golbat, and then there's even Zubats. There you see a Zubat a little bit better right there. But this is a really cool looking card, and the quality pretty good. Not centered perfectly, but centered pretty nice. And you can see the next card here is Lily's Clefairy. So this card, I think the cheapest ones were going for around $125 or so, and it was just sitting around $130 for several months. This is the chase card from Journey Together, if you didn't know. And I got up to around $42, $45, and I saw their listings were decreasing pretty quick. So I went ahead and bought it for around $145 before it went berserk. So I think it's much higher now. I'll post the market price on the screen that you can see. But it goes for a lot more because it has that lily in there. So you see them playing here in the garden, in the flowers. So excited to add another Gen 1 Pokemon to our collection. We have 3 more envelopes here. The next one here is from Omega Gaming, and it is from Houston, Texas. And here we have our Prismatic Evolution card. So we did not have a Dragapult in our binder yet, and I waited a long time to get this one for around $90. So you see Dragapult right here. Looks pretty epic card. Now all the Prismatic Evolution cards are very expensive. Now I think I only have Janin's Secret Art, and that might be it. Might just be Janin and Dragapult, because Janin is it's a gym leader. We have Dragapult here, who doesn't have a card yet. So we'll get to add this one in the binder. I really like Dragapult. He's definitely probably one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Just the ghost dragon type, and then the fact that he's got his pre-evolution, just able to shoot like missiles is pretty cool. Alright, we got 2 more envelopes here. The next one here is coming from Missouri. It's from like something Who Collectibles. Let's see what they sent us. We got Team Rocket's Meowth now. So I did not have a Meowth card. And I waited a long time to get this one as well. This is also from Destin Rivals, since the, Giovanni's sitting in the background like this cartoon type form. I really like the artwork, kind of a generic with the Meowth. They just, the rumor is that there's another Meowth card that's coming out in illustration format for Phantasmal Flames. That one looks really good. So I might end up getting that one as well if it doesn't, jump up in price like Psyduck did for Misty. But I got this one for around $25, $26, and right now the price is even, it's quite a bit more than that, so I'll show that on the screen as well. But another Gen 1 Pokemon added to the collection. This is the last envelope for this video. It's from Pittsburgh Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's coming from Pennsylvania. Go figure. And this is another one from Destin Rivals that I was waiting for the price to come down, and the price was, I could see it was gonna go up. So I got this one for $17. You see Roserade right here. It's another Pokemon that we needed for our Pokédex binder. We got Cynthia right here, who is also a very popular trainer. She is the champion for the Sinnoh region. So really excited to add that one in there. But now we will sleeve each one of these cards up, and then we'll showcase them being put in the binder in Pokédex order. Let's add these cards to our binder collection. These are all from Generation 1 right here. So here goes our Sparrow. So we'll add our Sparrow in there. Right next to the Raticate. Several cards from Gen 1. Gen 1 is got the second most cards other than Generation 9. So, Wigglytuff's coming, but we're gonna add our Clefairy right over here. Also the Vulpix. Don't have my Vulpix yet. So there is the Clefairy. Right there at the bottom. Gotta fix the Sandslash up here at the top. All these got moved around because of my travel. I just came back from Europe. So I guess I'll have to fix some of those. And Meowth. So those cards look really good together. So there they are in the binder. Alright, the next one is going to be Generation 2. Yeah, all these cards are English except for the Growlithe that was on that page. Dugong, looking forward to seeing that card. And Haunter, that one's probably going to be popular. And there is Generation 1. So we're going to look for Crobat, which will be right here. The evolution of Zubat and Golbat. So several cards on this page actually. Alright, moving along a little bit quicker. Shuckle. I don't have the Shuckle yet. I'll wait till that one comes down in price a bit. Delibird. That one should be coming pretty soon. And this is the end of Generation 2 Johto. So Ho-Ho is coming. We'll add the Ethan's Adventure here at the bottom. So yeah, you can see we have Professor Elm from one of the older sets. And then Gym Leaders from Generation 2. Alright, so I did get the next one wrong, which is Shed Ninja. Shed Ninja is actually in 3rd generation, the Hoenn region. They really don't get this right. So this Shed Ninja and the Ninjask have cards that go together. But the Ninjask goes above. So I don't know why they couldn't pair this so that they would go together in the binder well. But they definitely should have. It would have looked a lot better. But it's the same thing like these. These are supposed to go together, but they just don't work well with this binder. Moving on through Generation 3. Now we're on Generation 4. There's a Piplup coming out in Phantasmal Flames. Looking forward to seeing that one. Hopefully that one doesn't cost too much. I bet it will. And Roserade will come up here. Now for Pokemon generations, I think Gen 4 actually is probably one of the least amount completed. We also have the Yanmega. Baby Palm's coming. Let's see, where is the Yanmega? Right up here, right next to Leafeon. So there is Yanmega, and we'll put it right next to Leafeon. These are all really cool Pokemon. Looking forward to seeing cards for them. That'll be a cool page. And then, so we're gonna move on to Litleo, which will be Generation 6. So let's see if that one's in here. Working our way through Generation 5. We took a break from Generation 5 in this video, just to get some of these other ones in here. So there is Litleo, but there is Litleo. If you're overrunning, I do put the price I paid for each one of these cards on the back, just so like a keepsake, so I know how much I paid when I actually got it. It's really easy. Alright, so there's the Pyroar. We'll look for now the Clawitzer, which is right here. And I always forget that Clauncher already has a card. So there's the Clauncher next to Clawitzer. So that looks pretty cool too. Still need to get the Helioptile. Working through our third and final binder. We will now add our Inteleon. So there is Inteleon, and that'll be the second Pokemon for the starter lineup for Generation 8, Galar region. And then we'll look for our Dragapult, which should be near the back. Also looking forward to that Toxtricity card. There's Dragapult. So this is a pretty self-satisfying video. Just adding a lot of the cards that we still needed from all the other sets that we hadn't picked up yet. And I'll move all the way back to Generation 9, which we have a ton of cards. And we actually already have Bellybolt, like I already mentioned. Let's see if we passed it. Oh, these are this out. Generation 9 starts. Bellybolt, where are you at? Right here. Just add this nicer one to the front. So Bellybolt's just sitting in a cave in that one. He looks real small. And next we'll add a new one, which will be Strudel, which is actually on this other page right here. Put it in. See Strudel next to Evolution right there, Graphite Eye. See all painting all around. Using different colors and different cards. I picked the paint colors to match the design of Mega Evolution. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if it was just a coincidence. So we'll look for Zacian. Right on. Oh wait. Zacian is Sword and Shield. I am Ballistic. Let's go back. Generation 8. These are all like the after game Pokemon. Zacian. So there is the better Zacian. Zacian one goes for like $15 or so. Or if they'll make it better as Zamazenta.
And that's going to do it for this video. If you like this sort of content, please give me a like and subscribe. Let me know which one of these cards was your favorite one to see, which one you're actually chasing, or maybe you're just waiting to pick it up for when the price comes down. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. We're going to be moving right back to black and white and adding a lot more of those cards to our Pokédex binder. See you in the next video.